Hello. Today I'm going to take you for a little walk around the paid version of MailChimp and maybe help you decide whether or not you need paid MailChimp at all. So, if you're using MailChimp for free, you've probably been wondering why you would want to get paid MailChimp. Like, what does it look like? What kind of benefits do you get? And one thing I would love to point out is if you want to try paid MailChimp, they will let you pay for a month and then go back to free. But they only let you go back to free once in your lifetime, which I kind of learnt the hard way. But having said that, on the upside of paying for MailChimp is when you're in business, you need to make investments in your business. And the paid version is relatively cheap in terms of, compared to other platforms. So Aweber is about $20 a month, $10 a month. So Aweber is $20 a month, ConvertKit's $29. And so paying $10 a month for your MailChimp is pretty sweet in terms of what you get. So I'm going to give you a little look now at the back end of MailChimp paid. So here is my dashboard of MailChimp. And then you can see the first difference when you have paid MailChimp is that the automation tab will work. Like normally if you click automation, it will say, you have to upgrade for this. But when you click automation and you've paid, you have workflows. So I haven't actually got any going yet at the moment, but I'm going to walk you through how you might make one and what would be the good of it. Now, the good thing about automations is you can say someone signs up for your freebie and then you sort of accumulate them, and every few weeks you move people over from that opt-in list to your main list. What you can do is when anyone joins your main list, you can automatically give them a sequence of, say, 3 emails that would be like a bit more about you, a bit more about your business, and maybe something about your Facebook group, or here's this other program I'm running, or here's this other product. So you can create those emails as a workflow, and you don't really ever have to do that again. Every time someone joins your list, they automatically get 3 emails. And like, why would you bother doing that? Well, when people get that a bit more to know you, they'll either unsubscribe straight away because they're like, I just wanted the free thing and I'm not really drawn to this person and I don't want to keep the relationship going. Or they'll actually get in on your vibe a bit more and they'll learn a bit more about you without having to go and hunt it out. So it's a really cool opportunity that you don't get with the free version. With the free version, you get the final welcome email. So you can choose to send that. And that can do the same purpose. So that's another thing if you're considering, I want to have a workflow, or can I get by with the free version? If you've got the free version, all you do is there's like the sign up confirmation, thank you, and then there's a final welcome email. So that's another thing I'll have to show you later. So that's what you can choose between, either one automatic email to people with a bit more information, which would probably get you by, or this where maybe on the first day they get the opt-in, and then on day 3 they get another email, day 5 and day 7 they get some more emails from you. So that is basically what you get with paid. And the other things you get are all these other kinds of, here's some automations. I'm not sharing the screen. Good morning, sunshine. So the cool thing that MailChimp has now is a few kind of templates for your workflows. So there's a welcome message, and educate subscribers, recurring dates, or there's heaps of other automations that you can do. So this is what you'd have to choose from, all these different ones. There's heaps of them, all these different categories, abandoned cart series. So if someone gets to a certain point and they don't make the purchase, if someone makes their first purchase, there's a heap of them. So if you're going to make a workflow, you just click add automation. It's really easy. And then it lets you choose, do you want one of our made ones, or you can just actually make one from scratch. I think they're just called custom. And you just make a custom workflow. And you might just call it welcome series. And you choose what list. So I will attach it to my main list. And then this is what happens. It's like this. This one doesn't have any extra ones added, but if you chose one of those one of these ones, say, not e-commerce. Let's look at a different one. Come on, scroll down. Say you want support onboarding membership renewal. Anyway, if you choose one of these, just for the sake of the argument, you'll see that the template comes up with all the emails already there. So welcome to the class. That happens immediately after someone adds your list, is added to your list. Then week 1 after subscription. So this is a great way to make a course. If you want, you can make a course out of this and go, week 1 you get this, and then really you kind of don't need to have an e-learning platform. You can also change how often they're set. So you might go, oh, actually I want them to be sent every day, and you would just change this. So you could also use it for a challenge. You could just change it to 1 day. It's really easy to use, and then you just click update trigger. So that's the kind of thing that you get with paid MailChimp. You also get the fact that you can add users. So sometimes for clients, I help them manage their email. So that person can add me as a user, and then they don't have to give me their MailChimp details. They just add me as a user, and that means you can grow your team. If you have a VA, they can get in. And you get better integrations when you pay for MailChimp as well. So you can integrate it with your PayPal better. You can integrate it probably. Let's have a look at integrations. Let's get out of this. Integrations, where are you? You must be in my account. I better share the screen again so you know what I'm singing about. So integrations are to do with all kinds of different things. Have a look. There's accounting ones and Shopify, BigCommerce, Facebook, SurveyMonkey, Google Analytics, Eventbrite. Like there's a lot. FreshBooks, so that you could integrate with your accounting. Zoho is your customer relationship management tool. PayPal, eBay. So you get more integrations than you would if you were on the free version. So weighing it all up, free version, you can still pretty much do everything. It just means that you have to do it at the time that it has to happen. So if you want to send everyone on a list a welcome series and you want to email them day 1, day 3, day 5, you have to do that personally. But having said that, you can use the schedule option. It's just that it will only run once. And then what you could do is you could duplicate those emails and use them again. It's just that you would have to actually physically go in and do that. So the benefits of paid MailChimp is you can set all that stuff up once and it will run by itself. In terms of welcome series or using it for an online course, you get more integrations with other, like for payments and other things like that. Your accounting or whatever you want to integrate it with, and you can add users. So that's the 2 versions. I did really well with the free version for Yonks, and now I just feel like I'm coming closer to being ready. The great thing about paid is you really leverage your time, so you're not really there, and that getting to know you is still going on. And I'm a big fan of working smarter instead of harder. So if you can afford the little bit of money every month to get the paid, I would recommend it. And if you can't, don't sweat it. You're not really missing heaps. You can totally use scheduling to get around a lot of it. And the integration stuff, well, if you're just starting up and you are trying to save the money anyway and you're doing everything by yourself, it's probably a good option to just have the free version and be sending out the emails anyway. And then when you get busier and you don't have time for that anymore, the $10 a month will just be like a no-brainer and you won't be worried about it at all. So thanks for having me. If you want to see more of me and tutorials and things like this, you can subscribe. You should get a notification when I do a new video. You can like this. You can also stalk me on my website or Facebook page. Come and say hi. I'm on Facebook every flipping day pretty much. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Good luck with all your marketing, email marketing. I hope this was helpful. Bye.